Hi, Tori. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Making Limited. There should be sound now. I was on mute until I saw people come in. Hey, French fry. Hi, Linda. Okay, hey, Life with Jen. Hi, Monica. Hey, Robin. You can hear. Good. I'm just going to wait until a couple of the moderators get in. Hi, Ethel. I warned you about him. Remember? Hey, Laughing Lori. Yeah, 100%. You're not going to get an argument from me there. So let's see. I usually don't go on at this time, so it's crazy. But and my rule is normally no contact for malignant narcissists. That's my rule. But what's happening is you don't touch my kids. You don't go after my kids. Sorry, Jules, my kids are off limits. And I don't stay quiet when someone attacks my kids. So we're gonna go over that. She needs to stop. She needs to get my name out of her mouth. She needs to get my kids' names out of her mouth. She needs to get my life out of her mouth. She needs to get my name out of her title. MRB is a bitch. Mommy Ramblings and Jeanette Hallow are disgusting human beings. These are all titles that Jules titled her videos with. Well, of course she dirty deleted them, but I have them, okay? And I have screenshots of all of her filth. I have the videos of her husband calling me stinky names about cheese, wanting to see, talking about a beaver, okay? It's disgusting, nasty, and vile. So she deletes the stuff. It's always there, Jules. It doesn't matter. She went on a delete. She deleted over 200,000 views. That means videos. If you go to Social Blade, you'll see how she dumped them. Doesn't matter, because I already have them. She'll tell you I attacked her for 8 months. That is an outright lie, okay? Think back to when 8 months was. Okay, we're in November now. 6 months is May. She claims everything happened with the Timothy Jones trial. The Timothy Jones trial happened in May. And she only remembers a certain part of it. That's not what happened, okay? When Amber came into our live and talked to us, the very next day, now this is a woman that her 5 children were murdered. The very next day, Jules was on there going, and I have it, I have the video, Jules. This is the next biggest case. This is gonna blow Chris Watts out of the water. Okay, just like that. And I think I'm gonna fly down there and I'm really gonna sink my teeth in this case. This is a woman that lost her 5 children. She's acting like it's the next big movie to hit the big screen, okay? It was not some way that you be a victim's advocate, okay? It was distasteful and it was horrible. At the same time, Amber tells us that there is a gag order. I put our video where Amber came in on private. 2 stations, Jules and another, went nuts on this thing. The other one, and I never said it was Jules, and you can go back because I don't dirty delete. I do not dirty delete. People asked me what was the channel that said the letter to Amber's lawyer, and I said it was the I Love You channel. ILY. Jules was the one that was in our chat going, it wasn't me, it wasn't me, it wasn't me. Nobody ever said it was her, okay? What I did say is that was disgusting, the video she made, okay? And that the next biggest thing that's gonna blow Chris Watts out of the water. That was disgusting. Yeah, okay? Did I attack her for 6 months on that? Because that's the only time, Jules, you've come in my radar, was then, okay, dear? 6 months ago, no, I didn't attack you, sorry. Did I have a private conversation with you when you became, when you started copying my stuff and the Amber stuff? Yeah, I had a private conversation. Yeah, I did. And somebody made that private conversation public to you 6 months after the fact? What, a month ago? So it was 5 months after the fact? Someone made that private conversation to you. But it wasn't just a private conversation about you. You see, very, very little was about you, Jules. But you knew it. You knew it. You knew it, that most of that was about Molly Golightly. But it was better for you, because you go after the bigger channels. You even said, when you said something could be Emily's, you said, oh, her channel's too small. I don't want to be bothered with that. No, you want to go after Mommy Ramblings, right? Because that's where you think, along the lines of others, that you're going to take me down and you're going to take my subs and you're telling people to report me and report her channel and she's got to go, right? Yeah. Okay, Jules. Let's get the truth out, Jules. So 6 months ago, that was a conversation after your video, my dear, with Amber. It was also after another video you did, okay, when you thought that I said that you did that to the lawyer. Well, you didn't think, you just fabricated it. So you went after me in a rant, sitting on your bed, calling me a bitch, but you didn't say bitch, you said the word. And you said a lot of other words about me. I have it. And I have clips of it that other people sent to me. Okay. All right. So there you have it. That conversation, and if you listen to my words, BBT put them together. She looped them. I didn't, and Jules, and if she can't hear it's the same loop, but it's not even about her. The one you're on the sauce, not about you, Jules. The Xanax, it's not about you, Jules. Okay? I don't understand. The homeless woman wandering around a parking lot, everybody knows that's not about you. That was about the Vegas shooting video that everyone was talking about. But no, it fits your narrative to put it about you, Jules. Okay? Now, as I said, I go no contact with malignant narcissists like yourself, Jules. But you know what? Just for those of you that didn't come in, you don't touch my kids. There's a lot I could say about your kids, but I don't. You don't touch my kids. You don't speak about my kids. Okay? Especially when you're telling people that my children had a birthday party and Jimmy was cleaning up and I said, that's it, kids. It's over. Mommy has to go live. And my little boy started crying. This is what Jules, yeah. And I said, it's enough. The party's over. Tell all your friends to go home. Mommy has to go live. She told people, I have the video. She deleted it. It broke my heart to see Carolyn do that to her children. She's an abusive mother. She's an abusive wife. Jimmy is an abused husband. Jimmy doesn't even want to sleep in her bed. Jimmy doesn't like her. Jimmy knows what I did. Okay? So, don't ever speak about my kids again. Lies. Not even the truth. Lies. So we went over Amber, okay? Everything about Jules is a $sign. She says it's a hobby channel. It's why she jumped into Amber. It's why she puts Chris Watts' name in everything. Chris Watts, Chris Watts, Chris Watts, Chris Watts. Okay? My name meant racking up the views. She never had views. She never had people in there until she started putting my name in there. And she made sure. So she was going to ride that, and she was going to ride it up to 6 hours a day on 2 different channels slandering me. 6 hours a day slandering me, calling me vile names, lies, calling our community members. Anyone that left a comment that even mildly stuck up for me was me. She called someone the church lady. She swore up and down and said she had proof that was me. She said I went after Juanita Richards. Juanita, if you listen to this, I know you know that. That's not true, okay? But Jules said it. Jules said I went after Juanita Richards. I love Juanita Richards. I never said anything about Juanita Richards. Juanita was talking about Miss Mensa. But Jules turned it around because she could. Because she's manipulative and spiteful and vindictive. Okay? So now, she teamed up with this BBT. Well, anybody could have told her that wasn't going to last long. Okay? Because I think we all know who BBT is. BBT fed her a load of crap. Okay? I had the real clips. I'm the one working with the FBI. I'm the one who's the FBI sent those clips. And I have my agent, and I have everything to back up and prove what I say. Now, both Jules and BBT say it's a lie that this stuff does not go to the Attorney General's office. Well, you know what? Anytime you want to get on a 3-way call with the FBI agent and he'll tell you it's, and I even have the emails from him that say it's forwarded to the Attorney General's office. So you want to say that's not true? Toe to toe, okay? Because I bring the proof and I have it. Diane's channel did something about, because BBT was lying about the restraining order, saying that she had proof that I was harassing her. She had nothing. She made a fool of herself, an absolute fool of herself at Diane's, okay? She talked into a pillow because she didn't want to get on. Her people made fools of themselves, saying things and then asking for the proof, not bringing it, okay? Well, today, Jules goes at me again, based on Diane's channel, based on that a comment I left that related to what BBT did and what Jules had harassed me for 2 weeks on lives, okay? When she's trying, and the lies that I went after her for 8 months, lie. All of it is a lie. She was never implicated as the person that sent the letters to Amber's attorney. We know who sent the letter to Amber's attorney. It was the other channel. Go into my live and you will see it. I am not a liar. I stand behind what I say, and that's why I leave my videos up. Even though people have asked me to delete them, not happening. Not happening. Okay. My parents. Don't you ever bring my parents into your dirty mouth again, Jules. Okay? You couldn't shine the shoes of my parents. Okay? That's what. You were not even worthy enough to shine their shoes. Don't you dare speak about them. My father was a man of epic record. You couldn't even... Anything people said when my father died was he was the salt of the earth. No one had ever one bad thing to say about him. He helped everybody. He treated everybody the same, whether you pumped his gas or you were one of his biggest business partners. He did not differentiate, okay? He was a man that you couldn't shine his shoes, Jules. You call my father shitty. You said I was born in a shitty family. Those were your words, shitty. It's not my fault she was born into a shitty family and had shitty parents. Oh, you forgot that, Jules? I've got the video. You don't even know my parents. Okay? You don't even know them. Don't you ever, with your filthy mouth, speak about my parents. You've crossed a line, Missy. You've crossed a line. So, don't speak about my husband. Don't tell me what my husband knows, because my husband left a comment on Diane's channel, and I'm going to read it for you. I'm going to read it for you. Jimmy Cavarnos. The comments Jewels of Thought has been going on and on about for weeks now were said prior to BBT leaving threatening voicemails on our home phone. These, well, it's my cell phone, Jimmy, but okay. These comments were from personal conversations, many of which were not about Jewels of Thought at all, but were pieced together to seem as such. I back my wife 100%. I watch her work her heart out, bringing genuine content to her subscribers when others are hell-bent on bringing her down. I have listened to Jewels of Thought comment on incredibly sad situations regarding people's health, our pets, our children. She certainly has no clue because she is wrong on every account. Better yet, she is a liar. This is my husband, Jules. She has made up so much nonsense, and due to her having a decent command of the English language, folks listen and tend to believe. What was said on Mommy Ramblings regarding the passing of our pets, our children's school being on locked-out due to social media threat, and our friend going through unspeakable tragedies are entirely true. How could Jewels of Thought say she knows that these things never happened? Better yet, why is she mentioning any of this? Put this together and help me understand why she is doing this. She said we had a birthday party for our kids and that Carolyn ended the party with our kids crying. I have no idea where she came up with this. This is plain nonsense. Jewels of Thought makes random statements without a shred of evidence. Behind me, in a bag over here, are my bulldog's ashes. On my mantle are the ashes of my beloved Westie. Don't you tell me that I made up the fact that I lost my beloved pets because you brought your dog to the vet? Are you insane? Are you freaking insane? My very best friend. Yeah. J Bells. My very best friend, J Bells. Today, Jules crossed another line. A woman that lost her husband and her newborn son. A woman that is going through so much that you don't even know the half of what she's going through. You don't even know the half of it. Jules said today, still up there, didn't happen, didn't exist, didn't exist, made up. Carolyn made it up again. Carolyn made up another tragedy. I can't even imagine the karma that is coming your way, Jules. You're saying that you didn't say when you were out of school that your grandmother was sick or something? What you just did regarding J Bells? What you just did regarding my pets? You're really sick. You're a sick woman. Then she says that she goes on about Jenna. That Jenna is mentally, what'd she say? That brain damaged and needs a lung transplant. And I did something to her. I did nothing to Jenna. No, it's your friend BBT that did a background check on Jenna, not me. I did nothing to Jenna. Okay? You think I told Jenna off? Go find it. You're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. Okay? You don't know what you're talking about. Joanne, now you're going to tell me about Joanne? I've bent over backwards for Joanne. I put everything of me aside, the channel, lost sponsors, lost Patreons, because I didn't want to hurt Joanne. And now you want to say stuff about Joanne? That I did stuff to Joanne? What Jewels of Thought saw was an opportunity to pretend something was about her. When she first heard the video that BBT concocted and put together that wasn't even about her, she was laughing. She was laughing because she knew it wasn't about her. But then she probably had a little thinking time and then thought, wow, I could really use this to my advantage if I pretend that I'm really upset about it. And that's where she went. She manipulated the entire thing and spent over 6 hours a day, doing nothing but slandering me, telling people to report my channel, to take it down. She has to get off YouTube. We have to get her out of here. We have to get her out of here. Okay? She attacked my looks. That's probably the lowest you go, Jules, when you don't have anything else, right? Oh, she's just that homely woman sitting in her kitchen. She's just that homely woman. She eats her eyeliner. She eats it. She eats her eyeliner. My education. I have no degrees, Jules. I didn't graduate college. I have no other advanced degrees. Really? I guess those are fake things that are hanging on my wall, huh? I never worked outside my home. Jimmy's been the entire breadwinner for this entire family forever. I've never worked outside my home. She just thought I was a blogger that wrote fake blog articles. Fake blog articles. Yeah. That's how much you know, Jules. That's how much you know. No, I do have a college degree, and I'm also a licensed clinical hypnotherapist as well. Okay? But you didn't know that. I know you didn't know that, right? You didn't know that. Okay, kept woman, let's see. So, did you tell them about how you were crying about getting your feelings hurt? But then you put MRB is a bitch in the title of your video. And then you make another video. Jeanette Hallow, someone who's in our community, someone that you don't even know what they could be going through. You put Jeanette Hallow and Mommy Ramblings are disgusting human beings in another title, and you make a video about them. You, allegedly a therapist, And I say allegedly because a therapist should know better. A therapist should know there are fragile people in these communities. And you're putting their names and calling them disgusting individuals. You're calling out Red Raven Spirit. You're calling out Little Dove. Anybody that disagrees with you, Frilly Farmhouse, Mona, because she had a difference of opinion, you call them an idiot. You don't just say, oh, I don't agree with that. Oh, you idiot. What are you stupid? Oh my gosh, you're so stupid. Just get out of here, you're so stupid. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who's the one that you told to go kill herself like Etika? Who is that, Jules? Go kill yourself like Etika. Wow. Wow, Jules. Okay? No, Jules, you just thought you could slander me day after day, hours a day, and Carolyn said no contact. She knows I'm a malignant narcissist. Yeah, you're right. But you crossed a line when you brought my kids, when you brought my parents, when you brought my husband, when you brought my best friend, when you brought people of our community over there, and you put him in your mouth. You crossed a line. You are nothing but an opportunist. You're an opportunist. You say I bought subs. Go find me. You don't even understand how Social Blade works, but that didn't stop you. That didn't stop you. No. Look how she gets, they put in 100. That's how YouTube works now, Jules. When you have over 10,000, I know you're not there yet. You got a while to go. When you're over 10,000, go look at everyone that has over 10,000 subs in Social Blade, Jules. There's increments of 100. That's how they add the subs in. That's how YouTube does it now. They don't go 1, 2, 3. They add it in increments of 100. But you said, look, she's getting increments of 100. That can only happen when someone buys subscribers. And her views don't match her. Really? Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. Because I've never bought a sub. Unlike you on June 26th, who bought 1,000 and had them all put in on one day. You know what, if you're going to buy subs, which is pretty pathetic, but if you are, you space them out. And you don't put a tiny little channel like yours with 1,000 subs on one day with no views to match it. And that's very evident. But you know what? You're always projecting what you do on someone else. So you say, oh, she buys all her subscribers. No, I've never bought one subscriber. And I don't call them subscribers. I call us a community. Okay? So, and then after you got your 1,000 that put you up to, 5, finally, because you hit it, you were so embarrassed by it, but it's just a hobby channel, so it shouldn't really matter, because it's just a hobby channel, but it meant enough that you had to hide that, right? And then when you had to buy, because you couldn't get there on your own, then you went all over YouTube patting yourself on the back, but then say, I bought subscribers. You don't have any pearls of wisdom and no pearls of truth. None of that around your neck. You've got chains of lies. Okay, Juanita Richards, you said I attacked, right? Yeah, you will say anything you can in your lives to get people to hate me. What a sad life you must have. Not above bringing my kids, not above bringing my husband, my parents, attacking me for things you have no idea of, okay? But you believe when everybody said, Go listen to BBT. Well, now she says BBT's attacking her, and now she's a victim. Right, but when BBT was working for you, right? When she was giving you what you wanted, then she was okay. Now she's attacking you, right? Attacked her for 8 months. If you want to say that again, Jules, you show the proof. You have nothing. You got that 8 months because BBT told you that's when that conversation took place. It didn't take place 8 months ago. It wasn't even about you, but a small piece of everything she put together and put on a loop. You know that one, she's on the saw, that's a loop, Jules. I'm not really saying it that many times. She put it on a loop, and it's not about you. It's not about you. It's about the bang, bang, bang Las Vegas shooting. And you know what? I'll talk to Molly Golightly any day of the week. Because Molly Golightly would say, Carolyn, yeah, that was crazy, right? Yeah. Everybody was saying it. And I would say to Molly Golightly, well, you know, BBT asked me about 4 times to look at that video. I didn't know what it was about. So she goes, you have to just look at it. That was my response to that video. She knew why she wanted me to. She was saving all this stuff, okay? And it worked. But you knew it wasn't about you. You could hear the things and say, well, that doesn't, no. Why, a parking lot? When was I running around a parking lot? No, that wasn't you, Jules. No, it wasn't, okay? And I'll take Laura Keck any day of the week, okay? Because she'd say, oh yeah, did you say something about me when I came in your live and I took it over and you said something in a private conversation and you vented to a friend? Yeah, I understand, Carolyn. See, it's people like that I can take and I can deal with, Jules, because they're normal, you know, in that way, right? They're not like someone that's just gonna sit there for 6 hours a day and slander someone's children. And I don't even think Molly Golightly or Laura Keck would ever bring someone's kids and sit there and slander them, or someone's deceased parents. And then you lied too, just like BBT. She must have given you some tips, just like she wanted me to say I mentioned one of her deceased relatives and never did. I even have a text where she asked me to, and she said, what, you wouldn't do that? No, I wouldn't do that. I didn't even know anything about what you're talking about with your father. But I guess it was good, you know, to make people think that I said something. And as I said before, I would never go after. That's off limits for me. I don't do that. I don't bring people's kids into it. I don't bring their deceased parents or relatives into things. No, but you and BBT both wanted people to think I did, that I did. Because it was good. It was good. It was going to pull at the heartstrings of people. Right. Let me give you a little tip, Jules. When you have to go like this, I'm the victim here. What can't you people understand? Then you know what? You're usually probably not the victim. If you have to pound your chest like that and say you're the victim, you're probably not the victim. Just a heads up. So let's see. People in the community, anybody that disagrees with you, anyone that came in to one of your lives and said, I think you have it wrong, Mommy Ramblings is not talking about you. Yes, she is. Where's the proof? I have it. You said someone called the church lady was me, and you read a comment of theirs about 3 times and said it was me. And based on that comment, you told everybody in your live to come over here and report my channel and take it down. The church lady is not me, okay? I don't make up other profiles. I don't have other profiles that I go around YouTube with, okay? The church lady is not me. But you're cut from the same cloth as BBT, because anyone that says anything you don't want to hear is me. Carol Lucy is me. Mrs. Lucier is me. Scottish Lass is me. Little Dove is me. Who else? Melly Mel is me. I could go on and on. Anybody that leaves a comment is me. Well, today she had Diane remove the comments that told the truth on Diane's channel. Diane didn't know how this was related to BBT, how BBT had given her what she did. And so when she was doing her fake crying behind a screen, Diane said, because Diane's a good person, if it's not related, I'll go remove it. And so she did. And now Diane emailed me and said, I didn't realize, and I'm getting a lot of comments saying that that stuff should not have been deleted, that it was related. So just another person that Jules have thought manipulated in order to not have the truth out there. But you know what, Jules? You can't manipulate this. Okay? This is the truth. And this is what it boils down to. And I don't dirty delete, so this will be here. Okay? Because I'm tired and I'm sick of your lies. And if I address it in this video, then I will. Get my kids' names, get my kids out of your mouth, get my parents out of my mouth, out of your mouth, get my friends out of your mouth. You don't cross that line. Okay? Don't tell me I made up the deaths of my dogs, because they're right here in urns. Okay? And I've got a sick Maltese now. Her white blood cells didn't go back up. She's got to go tomorrow for another blood test. And I'm praying that it's another tick-borne illness, because if it's not, she might have cancer. Okay, but I'm sure that I'm making that up now, because how unlucky could someone be that they would have 3 sick dogs and 2 die? No one could have that. That's exactly what she said. No one could have that type of things happen to them. No one could lose their baby and their husband. Not true. That's what she said. I hope that no one ever has to know the pain that J Bowles is still going through, because you don't even know the half of what she's going through. You know, Jules? Because that is just the most disgusting thing. So, death threats, we didn't get death threats. She said the death threats were fake. I forgot that, yeah. The ones that the sheriff's department has, that there was a pipe bomb set to detonate on my lawn, was fake, according to Jules of Thought. The Nazi death threats were all manufactured for views. Well, I guess someone might, like her, would think that anybody with half of a brain saw that they were real. Okay? The police know they're real. But no, she guarantees they're not. She guarantees there was no social media threat called into my children's school. Claims that my children don't go to that school because that was a high school. I guess you don't know much about country schools, honey, because they're K through 12. Do you know that? Do you know that? And this one school, now that they merged, they made it 7 through 12. So it's a middle school and a high school. And it most definitely was on lockdown. And it most definitely had a threat called in. And it wasn't a shooting threat. No. It was a bomb threat. Okay? But I guarantee, and I have the video, I guarantee didn't happen. She's lying. So that's what she said, okay? Dogs didn't die. Lie. She didn't get any death threats. But then she goes, but I did. I got them by email. She didn't show even one thing, right? Here I am. I have death threats that were absolutely unbelievable, both from BBT and from this other guy. Have an open FBI investigation. That the stuff is sent to the Attorney General, and she's saying, no, it didn't happen, but she's pounding her chest that she's a victim over she's saying she's getting death threats by email that no one's seen. And Carolyn's attacking me for 8 months. Carolyn hasn't been attacking you for 8 months. No, she hasn't. Stop lying. Create content. Stop trying to grow your channel using my name, lying about me, trying to slander me, because I've had it with you. Don't hurt people I care about. Don't hurt my kids. Don't hurt my parents. Don't hurt my husband. Do not talk about me anymore. I do not talk about you. You say that I was here on this channel saying things night after night. That's what you told your people, because I have your videos. Night after night, she told people bad things about me. People would go in the chat and they'd say, really, I've watched Mommy Ramblings all the time. I've never heard her say anything bad about you. I've never heard her say anything in a live or any video bad about you, Jules. You shut up. You shut up. You don't know the truth. They do know the truth, Jules. My videos are all here. Let's see them. Night after night, I sit here and I say things about you. You don't even cross the radar here, honey. So next time, if there is a next time that she continues to shoot her mouth off with lies about me, somebody can point her to this video. They can point anybody in there to this video. Go find, my videos are all there. Go find the one where I sit here night after night and talk about you, Jules. Go find it. I don't dirty delete. So, no, I'm not going to stop it, Boo Bear. It's your first time here. You're probably here for her because she doesn't want the truth out. Truth is coming out now. Truth is coming out, and then this video will stay there. And then I will go on with what I normally do, because I'm not like Jules, where I'm going to sit for 6 hours a day and slander someone. I don't do that. And I'm not slandering someone now. Now I'm telling the truth. I've taken her abuse. I've taken her lies. I've taken her manipulation. I've seen her hurt other people. She makes videos about bullying, but she does the exact opposite. You're just a very, very, very sick person. And I just... When I heard J-Bells, and I'm just going to say something. My relationship with J-Bells is like no other friendship I've ever had. It's way more than a friendship. It's way more than a friendship. She's definitely family to me. Yeah. And I'm her next of kin. And I'm not going to say anything except that the woman has been through so much. Okay? And for Jules to be over there and saying, this woman doesn't even exist, it didn't happen, it's a lie. But the really awful part of it is, and Jay Bells is a very private person, she's going through some more stuff, okay? And I ask you to keep her in your prayers because it's so unfair what keeps happening. And I really hope that you can keep her in your prayers. I don't want to say any more than that, but tomorrow's a really big day for her, and she's got a long road ahead with something. And so please keep her in your prayers. And so to hear that's what threw me. That threw me over the edge, because if she would have heard that, and she just might have, I can't even imagine how that must have hurt her. Because not only are you going through this kind of stuff, but then there's someone on YouTube saying that you're not really going through this kind of stuff. And believe me, if she could make this be not true, she would have it not true in a heartbeat. That's a line that is so low to have been crossed by you, Jules. You should be so ashamed of yourself, and you should give her a heartfelt apology. Forget me. You owe Jay Bells a heartfelt apology. But that's it. I'm not going to let her go crying, and so the truth doesn't come out on Diane's, because that was something. She just wants the truth erased, but she wants to go on hour after hour and talk about me, slander me, and lie about me. And I'm tired. Don't bring my kids into this. Don't bring my family into this. Don't bring my friends into this. And I still believe in no contact, but there are some things that cross a line. And if you continue to slander me with your lies, I am contacting an attorney. Because that's exactly what they are. They are lies, and you are trying to affect my livelihood and everything else. And I will hit you with a lawsuit. Okay? But stop talking about people you don't know, like Jay Bells. Because you don't know anything about her. And you owe her a heartfelt apology. You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm sorry, but I could not stand by. Oh, that's another one, another lie. I called her job. I called the licensing board. No, I didn't call your job. And I didn't call the licensing board. I thought you were retired. The other day you said you were retired. Now you're collecting for robots. Now you're not retired. I don't know what you're doing anymore. I don't really care. Okay? Just don't slander my name. Don't slander my brand, because I've been working in this field since 2007. Okay? Mommy Ramblings is a brand. It goes with a lot of other things. Don't come on here. This is not my hobby channel. This is a great community that we've created but this channel was in existence in 2012. I started YouTube for the blog, okay? The blog is my income. Don't come in here and slander my name. Just as you don't want people going to your job, whether you're working or not, I don't even know. Don't you dare slander and tell lies about my name, which is my business. I don't take it lightly. So, Jules, your best just to stop talking about me. You should 100% give J-Bells an apology for that disgusting thing you said today. And you really should get yourself together. Start creating content if you want to have a channel. Don't put my name in your headlines to get views. Don't you put my name with the word BITCH. Don't take people of this community and put their name along with mine and say we're disgusting human beings and then delete it and then pretend you're such a great woman. Because you're not. You're not. Duty Ron walked out of one of the lives where you were slandering me. He told you he couldn't stand beside you in there and say that he condoned that type of behavior. And then he made a video saying that people that are slandering people like that in videos, you should be held to a higher standard if you're a creator on YouTube and you're doing that, and yet you continued to do it. And then even when you made a video and you said, oh, people shouldn't do that, but I can do it to Mommy Ramblings because she went after me for 8 months. No, Mommy Ramblings didn't go after you for 8 months. No. Sorry, that didn't happen like that. You can keep telling people that it happened. Doesn't make it true. So why don't you work on creating content? I'm sorry if it doesn't give you the views that you've been getting, and I know how important that is to you, okay? But don't use my name. Don't call me vicious names in headlines. Just stop talking about me. And that's it. That's it. And don't talk about people in this community. You have nothing. Nothing. You don't know anything about them. Thank you, Lonnie. Thanks, Teacup. She needs them. This has got to stop. Do you know the way she slandered me and how I cried over the lies she said, and my husband said, just ignore her, she doesn't know anything? If I was a weaker person, I could have taken my life. Maybe. What would she have done? She just went on there and lied and slandered me. Creators should not be able to go and spend 6 hours a day. And according to YouTube terms of service, they're not supposed to be able to do that. All of Jules's videos went against the terms of service. All of BBT's videos go against terms of service. And YouTube, I hope that you're seeing this, because you have to stop people that are doing this. Otherwise, you're going to have people hurting themselves over what creators that don't give a damn are doing. When you're calling out people of the community that you don't even know what they're dealing with, and you're putting them in headlines, and you're shouting out to them on your videos, calling them disgusting names, and then Say you're a therapist? Oh, that was the other thing. She said I said she never went to high school. She never went to grammar school. Never did I say that. Let's see where I said that. Okay? But no, it helped you get sympathy, right? It helped you get sympathy if Big Bad Mommy Ramblings said all this stuff about you. Big Bad Mommy Ramblings said all these lies, right? She said I didn't go to grammar school. She said I didn't have a degree. She said I didn't go to high school. She said things about my father. No, Mommy Ramblings didn't say things about your father. Okay? Mommy Ramblings wouldn't even go there. About grammar school? Come on, Jules. Anyway, I'll see you guys later with content. And anybody, if anybody's talking about what the lies, just point them to this video. That's it. I know everybody's a flying monkey. It's a cult. It's a cult here. Everybody's drinking Kool-Aid. I must be brainwashing everyone. She said the most disgusting things. I can't even say them about Teacup. That Teacup is sucking on my toe, and my toe is all full of fungus, and that's what they are. The mommy. She gets like a little mean. Not even a high school. I don't even understand it. She said that someone was sucking on my I can't even say mammary glands. I'm going to use a proper word. She used the word that began with T. Okay? So it's disgusting. Yep. I have the videos. Teacup's here. Anybody that said anything was, get out of here. You're sucking on her stuff. You're sucking on her toe. You're sucking on her. Disgusting. Vile, nasty. Her husband said vile, nasty things to me. I know many of you heard it. Teacup didn't deserve that. Nobody deserves to be talked about like that. Pretty Bird, I hope this stops now. I hope the truth is out here. I hope she stops it. I hope she takes a wake-up call and realizes that she needs to stop this. I have not slandered her. I have not thrown her under the bus. I have not done anything. What BBT gave her was a private conversation that wasn't even about her. There might have been a snippet about her when she went after me in a video, but see, she forgets that, where she called me a bitch and everything else over the Amber thing, after I got upset that this is going to be the biggest thing since Chris Watts. I have the video. I thought it was hurtful to Amber, and I thought it was immature. And I didn't think it was anything a victim's advocate would do. I may have to go that way if she doesn't stop. Yeah. You heard everything about a month ago? Thanks, Terry. Thanks. I appreciate it. So I'm going to end this. It'll be here. I don't delete. If anybody ever needs to hear it again, or if she goes on another rant, point her in the direction of this video. Let's see her proof. Let's see where I've attacked her for 8 months. Okay? Because somebody gives you a snippet of a conversation that occurred 6 months ago, you're going to take that to that I've been slandering you for 8 months. Okay. All right. Anyway, thank you guys so much for your support. I appreciate it so much. Your prayers, your well wishes, everything. You know I love you guys. And I just want our community, you know, that all I want is our community to be our community. We don't want this crap in it. So we don't need other creators like BBT and Jewels of Thought to be out there just doing stuff because they can't create the content that brings people there. BBT, go create your own content if you want a channel. Stop talking about me. Stop talking about us. Same for you, Jewels of Thought. Go create content, because that's what I'm doing here. Anyway, we have a great community, and yeah, leave us alone. We don't talk about you. Don't talk about us. All right? And let's get back to what we do. All right? Thank you, guys. I will see you later with some with some content. All right? And we'll go back to no contact on that other crap. Thank you so much, and thank you to all of you that I know that you gave me super chats to Rosemary, and they went up, but I will announce. Let me see if I can do them right now. I think this. Let me see if this keeps track of it for me. No, I don't want my office. Hang on. Usually it tells me. Oh, I think, yeah, here. I have to. So I do appreciate what you. Let me see if it's. Usually it tells me. Mini feed. Oh, thank you, Tammy. Oh, here, maybe this. Oh, here we go. I just have to make this larger. I can see this. Here's Casbat. Pop out. Let me see if I can pop that out. Let's see what happens there. Okay, so here, yep, it's got it. Let's see. Rosemary, so proud of you, Carolyn. Thank you so much. Amy, for your friend, thank you. Tammy B, Ramblers love you, thank you. Rosary, thank you. Okay, thank you guys so much. And hiya, Girl Cherry. Hi, everybody. But I'll see you guys later on, and I'll read the chat later. I just couldn't. I just was too upset. Want to spend some time with my kids now, and get them to bed. And I'll be on in a little bit. I just had to address this, and I'm sorry. I just had to that's it. I can't, kids are off limits, families off limits. All right, everybody take care. I'll be back later. Thanks, love you guys. God bless.